Well, hello there. I'm Susie Turner with Seint Beauty, and I am here to kind of give you a little bit of details about our artist program within Seint Beauty. Right now we have an artist incentive going on, so I just kind of wanted to spill all the details on that, and then also put on my makeup while I'm just chit-chatting with you guys. Just, hey Carrie, just to kind of let you guys know what we're actually offering right now. So first things first, let me just introduce the makeup to you if you've never heard of it before. This is Seint Beauty. It's a cream-based foundation system that all works together as your foundation. So it's really, the concept is to put everything on in one layer, blend it together seamlessly. You will have your highlights, your contours, your bronzers, your lip and cheeks, all that just kind of works together as your foundation, and that way it's not just caked on. So that's what I'm going to be putting on. If you are interested and you want a color match as I'm doing this, you can. I'm going to put down here in my comments really quick the link you can go to and get a color match. It's super easy. It's colormatchbysusie.com. And I've just put it there. So it's in the comments. So we're just going to put on some makeup, and then I'm just going to kind of talk just about the artist program, the things that it's done for me, and so we'll just get started. All right. So I'm not going to really talk through this. I do a lot of reels, lives, makeup videos, and that kind of stuff. So you probably know most of the spiel. It's the same song and dance with me almost every time. So if you do have any questions and I can see them, I'll repost this to all my social medias too, so then you can comment on that. And then if you want to be an artist, I would love to have you on my team. We have a great artist incentive going on right now, and so send me a message, send me a DM, comment the word artist, and I will send you the information that I have. So it's been life-changing. So let's just get started with some makeup. Right now, through May the 12th, I believe, they're having an incentive. And the thing about Seint Beauty is they do not always have a lot of amazing deals and discounts and all this stuff like you would think. I mean, our products are already so affordable that I guess they're just really they don't have to, try to snag in more people by doing a lot of big discounts and stuff. I have a lot of people sometimes say, hey, do you have a discount code that I can use? And I'm like, I wish I had a discount code I could use. But the awesome thing about it is that, a couple times a year, we really try to push for our artist base to grow. And then they'll say, okay, well, if you do that, you can sign up, and then we'll give you a $65 credit to kind of pad your artist kit, or, they may offer a little something. And right now, what the incentive is we have we typically have a reunion. I don't know if anybody on here that watches has seen any of my videos, because we had a reunion back in San Diego that I went to. I mean, it was, I ain't gonna lie, way out of my comfort zone. Not something that I would have ever saw myself doing. I had anxiety about it. I cried a few times about doing it. Thinking about it now, I could almost cry thinking how scared I was, because I was getting on a plane going to meet what felt like strangers, but not strangers. These are women that I'm a part of this team. We talk every day, and you think you know them. You feel like you know them. You talk to them every day, not just text, but video chit chats and all that stuff. So, but I was still worried. I was flying across the country. I signed up last year on the artist program in January, and I kind of prayed about it for a couple months, because I knew that I had loved this makeup. It's hard to, maybe some people can sell things if they don't just love it, but I couldn't, because I feel like I have to stand behind a product. There's my dog. She's almost in all my videos. And then, my chocolate one's down here. You can't see, but she's upside down. I've always got an audience here. Even if nobody over here is watching, I've always got an audience here. But But yeah, so I signed up in January, and then we had, and I kind of was, I'm going to be honest, I signed up. I was a little hesitant. I was worried, is people going to want to buy makeup from me? I am your basic girl next door, never really fixed up, didn't know tons about makeup. I knew I loved it, but I just was not good at applying it. I always felt like my makeup looked like it was caked on or heavy, and I didn't want people to be like, she looks like that and I'm buying makeup from her. But once I started wearing this makeup, and it's so, like right now I'm just kind of pouncing and putting it on. It is, it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel like you're wearing makeup. It just feels like you have a moisturizer on. And I love that it doesn't, like I feel like my face can breathe in it. We got super clean products too. If people are worried about, the ingredients and that stuff, that's all over the web, but I also have some files that I can send you that shows you exactly how clean it is. But so I digress. So anyway, so I signed up, and then I went to San Diego in September and met all these girls that I had been, chit-chatting with, and we hit it off just as well as we did like over the phone and everything else. I mean, you truly make the best of friends. And I know probably a lot of your companies and stuff will say that, but I do feel like you have to really want to do it. It has to be in your mindset. Sometimes we'll have people that have signed up that's never even wore the makeup before, which I would think, oh my gosh. But I feel like once I put this on, I knew I loved it. I was in love with it. I was super happy about it, but I never thought, I can't go on social media. I can't do this. I mean, that made me a nervous wreck, but I really prayed about it. And then I ended up joining in the artist program last year in January. So in 21, I signed up to be an artist. And believe it or not, I'm from a small town in Northeast Alabama, as if you can't tell from the accent here. And all the people here, I wasn't going to push it onto my friends or my family. I was just kind of nervous because I was like, I didn't want them, because you know what? They're so good to me that everybody would have been like, yeah, you can put it on my face. But I felt like I did not want to push myself on them. I thought if they want to try it, they will. And so I could probably kick myself in the pants for not doing that sooner, because that would have, just like with me, as soon as I put it on my face, completely fell in love with it. Had I put it on a lot of faces up front, then I think I really would have took off. I drug my feet. I was nervous. To each their own. Everybody runs their business different. The awesome thing about our group, I'm a member of the Hack Pack, and I have four girls underneath me also. So once you are in what I would consider our group, then everybody up under is also in that group, and it's all inclusive, and there's so much information sharing. And not just that, but what I love about our group is that we share about, hey, look at my kids. Here's their T-ball. Here's this. You share a lot more than just makeup. It's so much more than just makeup. But so when I ended up going to San Diego, met the best of friends that really, they're the people that I talk to probably more than I do here. But once I started posting, and you don't have to do social media. You can do it however you want to. You can do it word of mouth. You can do it, hey, I want to have parties. You can do videos if you want to. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. The way that it's set up, and a lot of people are kind of always leery about how MLMs work and that kind of stuff. Well, this is basically you. You drive your own business. If you want to be successful, get out and hustle. If you just want a discount, which I don't feel like this is a great program just for a discount, but it's what I love about our group is it's not pushy for the sales. Like, if I want to make the commissions that I'm making, which thankfully I have made enough that I'm going to pay for our family vacation this year. Last year I was able to pay a portion of my family vacation, and then also like a good bit of our Christmas. So being able to afford to do those kind of things is kind of a game changer, because it takes both of our salaries to run our household. We're not just made of money. I wish that, my parents would have had a lot of money to hand down and say, here you go, big nest egg to get started with, but they didn't. So everything that me and my husband have, we've had to work for. We're just your basic workers just trying to make ends meet. And, fortunately with this gives me a little bit more opportunity to do some things that if I want to splurge on and I want to do something that I never would have done before, I could do that. If I want to be a little bit crazy and say, hey, I'm going to buy this purse and it's $200, and a lot of people may look at a $200 purse and think, well, so what is $200 purse? Well, to somebody who is used to spending, thinking that a $50 purse is a lot, that, a couple $100 is a lot of money. And so that kind of gives me the opportunity to not feel guilty if I dig in and say, hey, I want to do this, or I want to take this trip, or hey, let's go up to the mountains this weekend. It kind of allows that kind of stuff that I personally would not have done before because I would have worried about, hey Zazu, hey Brittany. As soon as I would spend money, guess what? Something breaks. There's a flat tire. All new tires got to be replaced. I mean, there's always something, right? And so this kind of gives me my own little fun, spending money that I can do. So I'm really happy about that. And so I just kind of keep it in there. And then when I need money, I just transfer it over and buy the stuff that I want. But it's depending on me. So what I've decided to do is I try to show up every day. That way it kind of gets the word out there. And it's something that I truly love and I believe in. So I feel like when you really love the product or the service or whatever it is that you're trying to sell, it's easy. It's easy to sell. And this makeup is truly easy to sell because it does all the work for you. I mean, I'm sitting here chit-chatting and I know, but you can really have your face on in 10 minutes and be out the door. But if you were interested, I would love to talk to you more about it. Like I said, I have some information that I could send through any of my media outlets. You can just click the link in my bio. I have my email there as well. You can comment down here and then I can reach out to you. But yeah, it's just something that it's far exceeded my expectations. And so I would love to have you on my team because you grow with it, which is kind of crazy because I don't know what I was expecting to start with, but I got a lot more than I was expecting. I think my expectations were low because I thought nobody would want to buy from me because I'm not super glamorous. I've become more comfortable with myself, but never thought, of myself as this beautiful woman that everybody's gonna be like, oh, look at her makeup. They're gonna be like, you're always your own worst critic. And so I kind of now with the makeup and me doing the lives and me putting myself out there with the vulnerability. Do I need to spell it? Because I can't say it. I don't know if I can spell it either. But me putting myself out there, believe it or not, it has made my confidence shoot up. I'm so much more comfortable with myself. If I have something crazy like a booger on my nose, it would be like, oh man, dude, sorry, here's a booger, let me get that. Or if you have a stray hair, all this. I mean, it's kind of the craziest stuff that you would always been like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. But I feel like the more I have come on and shown my true self to everybody, the more my confidence has just, went up with it. Now, I don't think I'm by no means a beauty model that can go in and win Miss America, but I feel like I could be in the top 100,000. Just kidding. But I just do feel like I'm just a lot more confident, and that it really has helped with my self-esteem and that kind of stuff too. So I got a lot more out of it than I bargained for. And then on top of that, to boot, met the absolute best of people. I mean, my group, this hack pack, is cream of the crop. The women on here, and you have your little sidebar conversations with people. You meet people from all over. That's what the cool thing is that I've on our team, and we're really close. California, Tennessee, Georgia. It doesn't matter. I mean, everywhere. Texas, you've got them from all over. like 2 of my best friends that are actually on here, because I was like, hey, I'm going to go live. They made sure that they were going to be on here to watch and support me. And they're from, Pennsylvania and Texas. And we talk every day, all day. And I love it. I love it. Wouldn't have met them, without it. And then on top of that, I know I love you too, Carrie. And on top of that, you get extra money. So I just kind of feel like it's a win-win. And if it's something that you've been thinking about, now is the time. Every day, bro. Now is the time. Because with this incentive, let me just tell you. So if you sign up now through May the 22nd, you get a pro artist palette. So like, here's a palette that comes with our makeup, right? You get one to be a little bit bigger than this, that you can put your makeup in. And then what's great about this is this gives you opportunity to carry a lot of colors if you do in-person color matches or parties or whatever. And so you get that, and then you also get a ticket. So last year, like I talked about our reunion we had in San Diego. So this year we're doing a virtual reunion. So, which is really cool, because next year in the spring we're going to do San Antonio. So this year they're doing virtual. So you get a ticket to our virtual reunion and a palette. So that is an awesome incentive to join in, because if you join now, it'll be right in time to start on May the 14th. We're having our reunion. And if you can't watch that day, then you can always play back, I think, for maybe a month or 2. You could do that, but and watch some of the videos. But there'll be a lot of trainings and lectures and motivation and information about our company. So it's a great way to just become an artist and then boom, jump right in. And then we have a website that's set up. So when you're an artist, you will instantly say, go to this website, and it just lays it out. It can't be any easier. And then who your upline, if you chose to be on my team, I would be your upline. And then, we would have our chats whenever you have questions, concerns, any of that stuff. Here for you. That's what it's about. To help and to mentor, and to be honest, I would learn from you too. I learn from my team all the time. They got the best attitude. I can't wait for the conference either. We just have a team that really has just got such good attitudes. I mean, pray for each other. I don't know. Like I said, I felt drawn. So I don't know if you guys know Mandy, but Mandy Sims is my upline. And I had poked around if I was going to join, who would I join with? Because she wasn't my artist when I started. You don't have to join under your artist if you didn't feel that connection. You need to join under somebody that you have a connection with. And so that's what I did. I kind of looked around. I prayed about it. As you notice, I say pray a lot because that's what I feel like I have to do. I have to have God in my decisions to help me make good decisions, because if I do it myself, I'm going to screw something up every day, bro. So I prayed about it and then decided to go with Mandy's team. And that was an answered prayer, because we're all different. And I mean different in good ways. And we all gel. We all get along so good. You would think sometimes you get a bunch of women, a bunch of hens together, and is there going to be the bickering? Is there jealousy? Or is there anything else? But everybody lifts everybody up. Super supportive. And so you can't beat having a team like that really wants to push you to be your best without being pushy for get your sales. And that is not what our team is. If you do good, then we are so happy for you. And if you have a crappy month and you say, hey, I was sick this month, or hey, I was lazy, I didn't do whatever, and you didn't sell a thing, that's on you, because you're the one that drives your business. If you want to make the money, then you're going to put yourself out there, and you can do that word of mouth. You can do that with friends. And what I know, look at Dixie, my girl. But what you do is when you get it, believe it or not, you just can start with your warm market. And like I said, I wish I would have done that just by, you do drive that bus. But I mean, it's up to you. And like, whenever you what I wish I would have done was said, hey friends, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to put some makeup on you. Because I got a lot of friends I can be direct with, and I can say, I'm coming over tomorrow. I'm putting makeup on you, so don't have any on. But I did not want to be pushy. And I look back now and I think, why did I do that? But you know what? I have had almost all of my bestest friends, and I have a handful of best friends. You know, you always have a true best friend, and then you have this best friend is this one, and this best friend from college, and this best friend from this, but you're still all best friends. I've had almost every one of them reach out and say, I want to try the makeup, and buy the makeup without me pushing it on them. So it did work out because I was just going to be, you know, perseverance is going to win. I'm just going to keep being consistent. But I wish I would have just had them do it sooner, and then they would have fell in love with it just like I did, just like they did, and then would have bought it. But believe it or not, word of mouth works wonders too, because I don't get just tons of sales from my social medias. It's starting to pick up some now. I've been doing this for over a year. And but mine's from my warm market, from, hey, so-and-so said that you're selling makeup. What are you selling? I will get random messages or texts from people in my community, in my small community. But really, my small community has been so supportive, because I feel like, for me, my expectations were so low. I far exceeded my expectations, not only, I mean, with the group. I've been in our Hat Pack group that's, I think, maybe 150 or so. I've been in the top 5 in sales for a lot of months in a row. And I never would have thought that I could have done that. And I love it because my customer base is just slowly but surely growing, you know? And so once you start getting those established people that really love it, and they just are going to keep with the makeup, then you have repeat customers that come back to replenish, and I want to try this color now, or I think I'm this. And then once people are used to this makeup, then they'll start going off and getting all kinds of, you know, crazy colors that they would never have wore before. So that's just how my business has had a snowball effect. It started small, and then it's grown. So I kind of wish that I would have done things a little bit different. Hindsight's 20/20, as we always say. But if you would be interested, I would love to have you on my team to help mentor and go over things and help, you know, you with your business. If it's a little side hustle that you're wanting to have. Some people do it full time. I'm going to count it. I'm going to count it. So this is not going to be my, you know, full time for, I mean, a while, unless I just hit it big, which it could happen. I could have a video take off, and all of a sudden I'd be like, hey, sorry, I'm not coming in tomorrow. I would never do that to my company, but I'm just kidding. It would be nice. But, you know, it's just going to be a slow grow for me. I think being consistent, and if I just keep it up, and if I stayed where I was right now, I'll be super happy too, because I'm able to help women feel beautiful about themselves, work on their insecurities and stuff, just like I was. You know, I'm able to help people like me, and that's rewarding. So if that would be something that you would be interested in doing, our artist kit, they're $1.99 and $2.99, depending on what size that you want. And then also you get the ticket to our reunion, and you also get the pro palette thrown in there as well. So it's just a bunch of, it's like Christmas. It's like a bunch of good stuff. So if you're interested, we'd love to have you on our team. And also, if you've watched this long drawn out talk, and you're thinking the artist program is just not for you right now, but I would love to try that makeup, then I will also, I have put it down here at the bottom. It's colormatchbysusie.com. You can go to it, and I will be glad to give you a color match to tell you what colors that you need. All I need is a picture. You can send it to me, and I can tell you exactly what you need. So thanks for watching, and I would love, it's I said $2.99. Yeah, $1.99 and $3.99. So basically $200 and $400. We have 2 different kits that we offer, so you just kind of pick what you want from that. But you can also go to the link in my bio, and I have a link where it says become an artist, and that's how you could sign up under me if you wanted to. But I would love for you to you know, reach out. I've talked to people about it before, had held phone calls, texted messages, all that stuff. So I'm here for it. I'm here for you if you have any questions. So, but thank you for watching. You like that video, don't you? Gary, I'm trying to kill it. Look at my dogs here. They don't care. They're rude. They're rude. They're a bad audience. But anyway, thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. If you want to color match again, it's colormatchbysusie.com. Thanks.